It saves us from going crazy. It keeps us good and it keeps us normal. Number three, it's a friend in solitary, meaning it's a friend anywhere we go, right? When I'm with people, when I'm by myself. And lastly, it never betrays anybody. What am I? All right. So those are the four things you got to keep in mind. All right. So the riddle is, what am I? I'm someone who guides the humanity, every single person, every human. I save people from insanity. I'm a friend when you're alone, and I never betray anyone. What am I?
Allah.
Oh, all right. Okay. You guys are warm. You guys are warm. It's not Allah. It's not Allah, but it's definitely something Allah
Quran.
sent to us. That's the only hint I'm gonna give. That's the only hint I'm gonna give. All right. So you can go ahead and use the chat really quick if you want, or I think we can even get people to unmute themselves. Yeah. Real quick, just tell me what you think.
I'm already unmuted.
Okay, so
All right.
one at a time. What do you guys think it is? So, as Mufti already told us, it's not Allah, but it is something
Quran.
Allah sent us. So I may.
Ooh, I think I hear the right answer. I think I
Okay,
hear
are
the
we
right
ready to go on to
answer.
the? Are we ready
Okay. So I hear
Muhammad.
Prophet Muhammad. Okay, Ibrahim, I see your hand raised, buddy. What you think?
So
Sloam. Okay.
I said
But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think I heard the right answer. I think I heard someone say the right answer. I hear dua. I see dua. Maya, do you want to give an answer? What you got, girl? Let me hear what you got. Oops, sorry. I think I muted you. Go ahead.
I think it's maybe a dua.
Dua. Okay, very good answer. Very good answer. Y'all are having some great answers. Quran, dua. All right. Okay. I think let's go to the next slide, Sister Salvi. Tell them what it is.
Are you answering the riddles?
Boom! Look at that. How many people answered Quran? How many people answered Quran? All right. So I think the first person. Yeah, the first person who answered, I think it was Isa. All right, Isa. So great job for you, buddy. Let me get a high five up top. Boom. All right. So what connection does the Quran and Ramadan have? Can someone tell me with the raise of hands? What do you think? What connection does the Quran and Ramadan have? What are they? How are they connected with each other? Harun? All right. I see Harun with the hand raised.
During the month of Ramadan.
Ah, thank you very much. Who is that?
Who said that?
Okay. Was that her? Was that Safe that answered that, or Harun?
Yes, it was black man with the same.
Oh man. Okay. It was Safe, the brown man. All right. So Safe, you are absolutely correct, sir, that the Quran and Ramadan, the connection that they have is that the Quran was revealed. It came to us in what month? In the month of Ramadan. And by the way, guys, you want to make sure that you keep all this information in your head because we're going to do a Kahoot very soon. All right. So you want to keep these answers. Some of them might come up in the Kahoot. So, what was the connection between Ramadan and the Quran? Here, let me call someone random just to
So
make
I
sure
think
that.
Musa was raising his hand, so we can pick on Musa.
Yeah, go ahead, Musa. Let's do it.
Go ahead, Musa.
The connection of Allah in the Quran. This is the book of Allah.
And what month did Allah give us the book, Musa? What month did the book? Yeah. So for example, right? Like some of you right now, what month we're in? We're in the month of April, right? Some of you might be like, hey, the month of April is super awesome because it might be your birthday, right? And for some of you, your birthday might be in May, in June, in July, right? And that month becomes super special. You're like, yeah, it's my birthday. So Ramadan is also really special. And one of the really awesome things about Ramadan is that the Quran, Allah gave us the Quran in the month of Ramadan. All right, y'all, let's keep going. So what does Ramadan do for us? Right? Like, how is it good for us? Is it just that the Quran was given to us in Ramadan? What else do we get? Ibrahim, you want to answer? Go for it.
So that we fast and we become less selfish.
Wow, that was a
Oh,
very good answer.
what a good answer. All right. Okay. Okay, buddy. Give me a high five for that. That was really good. Up top, up top. Boom. Maya, what's your answer, girl? Let me hear what you got. Wait, let me unmute you.
It makes me remember. Well, I think what it means is, it's about Ramadan and it's about fasting.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. So fasting is one of the main ones. Really, really awesome answer, right? Fasting is such a great thing for our body and for our minds. Does anyone else want to answer? What are some other great things that we get in Ramadan? So yes, the Quran was revealed. I know that. But what other things? So Ramadan is good for our mind and our bodies, right? And
And
so
prayer.
Maya gave a really awesome answer, and Maya was saying that, hey, you fast in the month of Ramadan, right? And when you fast, that's so awesome. Number one, you make Allah really, really happy. And then that's also good for your mind. And that's also really, really good for your soul, right? These are awesome, awesome things. And so, what is our soul and why is it so important to keep it pure? Can someone help me answer that? What's our soul, and do we have to keep it? What does that mean to keep it pure and to keep it clean? Can someone answer that?
Because yes.
Go ahead.
It's because so we can feel what the poor people feel when they can't eat.
Oof, Maya, give me a high five. That was awesome.
Mufti.
Boom. All right. That's absolutely right. So, our soul is really, really important, right? So, just like we feed our body food, hey, can I not eat for like 5 days? No, man, I can't go without food for 5 days. So, just like our bodies need food, our soul also needs food. What's some food that we could give our soul, y'all? Remember how earlier you were answering? Some of you guys said dua, some of you guys said salah, some of you guys said Quran, fasting, right? These are all amazing ways that you can go ahead and feed your soul. All right. What are some things we can do during Ramadan to help scrub our souls? Ibrahim, you want to help answer? And then we can go to the next slide.
Salah.
Salah. All right. Awesome answer. And then in the chat, you guys gave some awesome answers as well. Prayer, right? Dua, Quran. All right. Awesome. All right. Let's keep rolling, y'all, because we have a bunch of stuff to cover.
So do any of you guys already have this book at home? If you don't, it's okay. We're gonna follow along right now.
Any Noor Kids. I have other books, but we have a Ramadan book
Okay.
of
But
Nidfar.
do
It's
you
not the
have the
same
Noor
book.
Kids? Do you have the Noor Kids? I know you guys have different Noor Kids books, but do you have this exact one? Do you have Noor Kids 71? Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Noor Kids Heart and Soul. Yeah, you see the one that Sister put up right there? Boom. Do you guys have that one? Anyone?
Yeah. I don't even have any Noor. I have it.
Okay.
If you don't have
It's
any,
okay.
if you don't have any book, that is totally okay. So look, first, if you do have your book, then you can go ahead and take a quick 30 seconds and go grab that book, and you can have it next to you so you can follow along. And if you don't have the book, that is totally okay. And we are going to have the book on the screen so you could follow along and you could see what we're sharing on the screen. Can everyone see Sister Salvi's screen? Yeah? Give a
Yeah.
thumbs up. All right. So don't worry. If you don't have the book, we have the book for you.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I have
So
the
don't you
actual
worry.
copy of the book. So I know, I think Asia just walked away. Asia, I have your book. I'm sorry. And then we have it shared on the screen as well. So we will be just, you guys can just follow along on the screen. All right. Okay.
All
So
right.
you can go ahead and start, Mufti.
All right. So what is this story about? Well, with the remembrance of Allah, you just like you guys were saying, Quran, dua, fasting, all of these things are to purify our souls. So in this story, Amin, which is the character's name, he discovers that when he does bad things, like getting angry, or talking bad to his dad or people, then that's bad for his soul. That makes his soul dirty. You guys remember how you said doing good things cleans your soul? Well, if you do bad things, then it's going to dirty your soul. And in order to scrub his soul and to make it clean, he must remember Allah. All right, guys. What did you guys get the character's name? You guys ready? So there's this boy, Amin. Amin is like, man, anytime I do something good, I feel it. But anytime I do something bad, like talk back or get mad and yell and scream at my mom and dad, then that's not good. All right, so let's jump in straight into the story. You guys ready? Give me a thumbs up if everyone's ready. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Yes, Jenna.
My friends are coming today.
All right, so your friends are super lucky. All right, and I'm super excited for you, and I hope y'all have fun.
Is this the book we're talking about?
That is a very awesome book, Isa, The Month of Mercy, and that talks about Ramadan. But we're doing the book Noor Kids Heart and Soul. So it's a little bit of a different book. So don't worry, Isa, we're going to have it on the screen and y'all can follow my reading. You guys ready? I'm about to start the reading. All right, let's do it.
And you guys,
Sister Selby, what
and I'll also, sorry, what happened?
I was saying, can you share the page number so that we can tell them to open it if they have the book with them?
Sure. It actually doesn't have page numbers, but the story, so you guys know in Noor Kids how they have 2 stories in there. If you do have the Heart and Soul book, it's going to be the second story that's called Scrubbing Saturday. And today's Saturday too. So maybe we will all get inspired to clean our garage like Amin after this.
Yeah.
But it's called Scrubbing Saturday, and it's right after the page where it says Islamic inventions. Okay, so what I'll do is we're sharing the screen, but I'll also show you guys my book as Mufti is reading it. All right, cool.
All right, y'all, let's do it. Scrubbing Saturday. And I love scrubbing Saturdays because that's exactly the day that I clean too. It's Saturday morning and Amin plans to sleep. But dad has different plans. Get up, son. It's spring cleaning day. Amin rolls over and pulls the blanket over his head. Dad, don't you have any mercy? I'm trying to sleep. I'm going in, son. Once you wake up, go ahead and join me. All right, so already Amin's giving dad a hard time. Let's keep going. Just as Amin's eyes fall shut and he's going right back to La La Land and he's going and about to dream, loud banging noises start coming from the garage. Boom, boom. Amin wakes up. Are you serious? Amin, I can't sleep with all that racket. Then Amin joins dad in the garage. Whoa, what a nightmare. Dad, no one even sees our garage. Let's just leave it. No one comes inside. It doesn't matter what people can see or can't see. We are not slobs, are we? Enough yapping, son. Pull up your sleeves and get to work. Amin begins sorting through all the mess, all the different boxes. This is garbage, I think. This is recycling for sure. This belongs on the shelf. Amin sweeps the small area that he's cleared. Of all the things I could be doing on a Saturday morning, I can't believe we're knee deep in garbage. I can. We've piled so much dirt into this garage for so long, we should have cleaned it a long time ago. Amin begins to think to himself as he cleans. Too much online shopping. What a waste. This stuff is so old. Why don't you organize those old bikes? Amin's dad says. Amin heads over to begin cleaning and trips on an iron rod. Ouch! Dad, ugh. Dad is deep in thought. He doesn't even hear Amin. Dad, what are you doing? I'm sorry, son. I was just whispering to myself. Amin asks, what are you whispering about, Dad? Dad says, since we're cleaning the garage, I figured it's a good time to take the junk out of my soul. So they're cleaning the garage, taking the junk out, and taking the junk out of the soul. Okay. Dad says, you know how we've let garbage pile up in the garage? Amin, Amin says, yeah, just look around. Dad then says, well, every time we do bad things, like getting angry, feeling jealous, or treating others in a mean way, we're dumping garbage in our soul. And we need to clean it out, just like we're cleaning at the garage. Amin begins to think about his own soul. Hmm, does my soul have garbage? Well, Dad, I feel gross, Amin says. Dad replies, why, son? Amin says, I'm worried that my soul is dripping in gunk. Ugh, so much garbage. Then Amin's dad says, so clean it. Amin says, but Dad, I can't just I reach inside my soul. Like, I can't just start cleaning and scrubbing it. How do I do that? Can I? All right. So we have a few questions. Sister Sally, can you help us with these questions, please?
Sure, guys. So, how is cleaning our soul similar to cleaning the garage? Can a couple of you guys,
Ooh,
if
that's a
you guys
good
can put it in the
question.
chat, and let's see. Let me go through. Let's see who's raising their hand. Someone who
Ibrahim, we
hasn't
got
gone.
Ibrahim as always.
Anyone that hasn't spoken yet? Okay, Ibrahim, why don't you go ahead and help us out?
Mm, like clean our soul by praying and making dua and reading Quran.
Yeah, great answer. And you guys can also use the chat to give more answers. And then how does our soul get dirty? See Asia
Ooh,
raising her hand. Asia, do you want to answer that question?
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Lying.
Lying.
Oh, very
Yeah, that is
good.
one of the ways our
Very good.
soul gets dirty. Yeah. What are some other things that can happen that, that we can that we do that makes our souls dirty, guys?
Let's call some Zainab. All right, Zainab, let's do it. And we have Safa. Safa, I'll call you next, right after Zainab. Oh, I don't think I could hear you, Zainab. Can Salvi, can you hear her?
No,
Possibly.
I cannot. Trying to look for.
Zainab, do you want to go ahead and use the chat? I don't think we could hear you, but I do see your lips moving, so I know you're giving an answer.
Is she muted?
No, I unmuted her. I think it might be a microphone thing, but it's okay. You could use the chat, Zainab. Yeah, I see you. I see you saying something, but I can't hear you really. So you can go ahead and use the chat, and then I'll call your answer out so everyone can hear it. Safa, do you want to answer? What are some ways that we make our soul dirty?
By getting angry.
Oh, that's a great answer, right? So Asia said lying. Safa said by getting angry. Okay. Who else? Let's ask one more person. Rohan. Rohan can very good. Look at that. To not say bad things. So meaning Rohan's basically saying if you say bad things, right, to anyone, that's also another way that you dirty your soul. What's the last question, Sister Salvi?
Last one is Amin's soul needs some cleaning. Does yours? So you guys don't have to answer this per se because we don't want anyone to feel bad about themselves, but just think about it. All right. Unless you want to share with all of us, but I think about it. Do you think we all need some cleaning in of our souls? Give us a thumbs up if you think we all.
Yes.
Give us a thumbs up if you think we all need to kind of.
Of course we do.
Of course we do. We
We
all
all do.
and then the thing that you guys are aware of that is very, very great that you are aware of that. Okay, so let's move on to the next page.
All right. So Dad begins to give instructions to Amin. First, grab your ears. Second, stick your tongue out. Finally, close your eyes. So while Amin's doing this, Dad snaps a picture while Amin is following the directions. Ha ha, gotcha. Dad, I had to get you back from this morning, said Dad. Remember when Amin was given a hard time being a grumpy little man? And he's just like, oh man, he put his blanket over his head. So dad got him back. Okay, let me give you the real directions. Do you guys remember the question that Amin asked? How do I clean my soul? So now dad is about to help him out. Seriously? Yes, super serious, replies dad. All you have to do is remember Allah. When you do, you begin to clean your soul, right? Shouting is another way that we dirty our soul. Very good answer, Zainab. So praying cleans my soul? Asked Amin. I remember Allah when I pray. What did dad say? He said, that's right. Fasting and reading Quran, just like you guys said, also work very well. But how can I pray when I'm working? Asked Amin. That throws another bag of garbage in the nearly full garbage can. When we're busy working, said dad, we can do dhikr, like saying things like Alhamdulillah, right? Saying things like Allahu Akbar. So all of these are amazing things to do while you're working. Is that what you were whispering earlier? Asked Amin. Dad says, yes, you can do dhikr anytime, except if you're in a dirty place like a bathroom and things like that. But that's obvious. We know that. But if you're doing anything, if you're helping mom and dad clean, if you're just outside, right, you can always do dhikr. That's a great idea. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has provided so many ways for us to purify our souls, dad says. Then I think I'll do dhikr while I work too, says Amin. That's a great idea, replied dad. Why don't you do that while you sweep up all those cobwebs I just found behind those old boxes? Yeah, go ahead and put that dhikr to practice. Amin looks behind the boxes and he's like, Astaghfirullah, what is all of this? Right? All right, so we got a couple of more questions. Sister Salvi, can you help us with these? You're on mute.
Why do you guys think the junk piled up in the garage and in Amin's soul? So two different.
That's a good question. Guys, when does a place get dirty?
Amar, do you want to answer? Here, no, okay. I'm trying to
Yeah,
think.
no, I'm gonna call on some random people. Yeah, let's make this fun. Okay. So we got Ahmed Jadid. Let's get some answers. Ahmed, when does a place get dirty, man? Can you help us? When do our houses get dirty?
When we don't clean our house.
Yeah, give me a high five, man. That was awesome. Boom. When you don't clean any place for a really long time, then it starts to get dirty, right? And so just like that, when your soul hasn't been clean for a really long time, then that also starts to get dirty. Haroon, did you want to give your answer? Here, you could say your answer, buddy. Go ahead.
Because he was doing bad things.
Yeah, because he was doing bad things. Thank you for that, right? Like getting angry,
Yeah.
yelling, screaming. All right, Maya, do you have an answer? Go ahead.
When things get dirty, it's like when a car isn't clean for a whole year. That's what happens to our soul.
You are absolutely right.
I even said it in the chat too.
Yeah, in the chat,
Awesome.
she said, what Maya said in the chat is we need to do good things so our soul does not get dirty. And that's absolutely correct. And even though this specific story doesn't talk directly about Ramadan, in the beginning when Mufti Numan was asking you, we talked about Ramadan is a lot about soul cleansing, right? Like cleaning our souls, making sure we're doing the best, being the best version of ourselves. So this is a really good month to go ahead and start cleaning our souls, right? And the reason why we specifically chose this story, you guys will see even more tomorrow. Our activity that we have tomorrow is related to dhikr and remembering Allah. And then I think we already kind of answered number 2. What are some things that we can do to make sure that the garbage doesn't pile up whether it be at our homes, our cars, or inside. Okay. And then Mufti, I think you could go ahead and end by reading that ayah for us.
Yeah, so that is an ayah of the Quran, and Allah says, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ تَزَكَّى مَنْ زَكَّاهَا, sorry, وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا. And what does that mean? Well, Allah is saying the person, he or she, if they clean themselves, then those are the people that are going to be successful. Yeah, those are going to be the people that are winning. And the person who doesn't clean their soul and lets their soul get dirty and lets all the garbage fill their soul, then that's not a person who's going to do good. That's a person who's failing. All right. Are we going to go over that last page? The food for soul,
I guess
healthy activity?
we can really quickly. So if you guys want, they at the end of the books, they always usually have like some really cool activities and things like that. So for iftar today, why don't you? I know usually during Ramadan, I mean not so much anymore. Sometimes we have like not so healthy foods, a lot of fried things, and those are not good for us, right? Or like too much sugar. So for iftar today, why don't you guys help your parents make something healthy, right? So over here, I think there's just like a recipe for a salad in a jar. And then Mufti, you can kind of go over some of these, the Arabic terms and
Yeah. So, excuse me. So, a lot of these words, we did the English of them, right? So, for example, your soul in Arabic is called ruh, right? Ruh, ra, wow, ha. So if you want to repeat that with me, you can. It's ruh. That means your soul. And then you have things like the word big in Arabic is kabir. Kabir means something which is big, something which is huge. Then you have the word umr, right? Some of your guys' name is Umar, Umar. This is Umar. Umar means your age. And then you have when you say congratulations to someone, you say mabruk. You see the guy's holding the A plus. He did good on his test. So mabruk, congratulations. All right, Maya, did you have a question? And then we can jump straight into the
I
Kahoot.
actually wanted to say something about this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yesterday, I helped my mom make a healthy sandwich.
wow, that's
I need
awesome.
a high five. I
Maya.
need a high five.
So
That's
awesome.
too awesome. Yeah, because helping parents is one of the most awesomest things that you guys can ever do. If it's helping, just like Maya said, helping them make a sandwich or helping them in the kitchen, that's one way to help. But even if you do something easy, right? Like if they need something moved from here to there, or you need to bring something for them, or they ask you to do something, that is so awesome. I promise you, you make Allah so happy anytime you listen to your dad and anytime you listen to your mom. All right,
Awesome
let's
job.
go into the Kahoot, y'all. So that was the story for the day. And now it's time to get some Kahoot.
And if you guys, before we go into the Kahoot, if you just want to get up from your seat and just like, I don't know, do like 2 jumping jacks or just like run in place because you guys have been sitting for a while, we can do that while I pull the Kahoot up. And then while you guys are taking a little bit of a brain break, Mufti, can you explain to them how we're going to be doing the Kahoot? It's not going to be like a regular Kahoot. You guys don't have to use a different device. You guys are just going to follow us along on the screen and then just shout out the answers, basically. Don't shout it.
Yeah.
Let's try to raise our hands. But
Yeah. So we'll give everyone a chance here, right? Everyone a chance to go ahead and give some answers. But here's how we'll do it, y'all. So there won't be any timer, there won't be anything like that, but we'll still get a chance to get to see everyone who gives the right answer. So we're gonna share the screen, and you'll see the questions on the screen, just like you saw the story. And I'll go over the question with you guys. I'll say the question. I'll go over all the different answers. And then I'm going to need your help, all of your helps, to go ahead and give me the answer for the question. All right. So sometimes I might randomly call on you. I might say, "Hey, Isa," or Ammar, or Safa, or Asia, or Isa, or Safana, or Rohan. I might randomly call you. Or if you're raising your hand, like Harun, or how Maya has been answering questions, or how Ibrahim has been answering. All right. You guys ready? Let me get a big thumbs up if you guys ready.
we still do need a team. So I'm going to call us Awesome Group A, okay? That's what our team name is. And I'll put some stars. I don't know how to do the stars. Never mind. Okay, we're just going to call ourselves Awesome Group A. And
All right, this is Awesome Group A. Let's do it. All right, y'all. You guys ready for these questions? 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. All right, Bismillah. All right, guys. Here's the first question. When does Ramadan occur every single year? When does Ramadan come? All right. And let's go through the answers together. And then you guys raise your hand. You guys can help me with the answer. First answer is it changes every year, but usually it comes around the month of August and December. That's answer number 1. Answer number 2 is it changes every single year, but it is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, right? So if it's the 9th month, that doesn't change, but it does change every single year when it comes. Third answer is it happens every spring. And the last answer is it happens every winter. All right. So you guys got that? The question was, when does Ramadan
Code.
oh, we don't have a code for this. It's just you're just gonna, because we're just gonna follow along on the screen as Mufti was saying, and you guys, we're just doing this together as a class. Okay.
Yeah, you guys don't have to go to Kahoot.com. You don't have to open it up. The Kahoot you can play on the screen that we have here, but I'm gonna need your help. You're gonna have to give me the right answer when it's time to give. All right. So we got Sadim. Sadim, go ahead, buddy. What do you think is the right answer?
It happens every day.
It happens every day. Okay, we're getting close. That's a good answer. All right. Ramadan. Yep. So Ramadan does happen every year, but does it happen every spring? Does it happen every winter? Does it usually come between August and December? Or it changes every year and it's the 9th month of the Islamic.
It changes every year.
Oh, was that Ahmad? Was that Ahmad? Yeah, let me get a high five. Let me get a high five, sir. You can't just give the right answer and not give me a high five. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. So Ahmad said that it changes every year. All right. So guys, last year, Ramadan actually came in the month of May. Did it come in May? Oh, but it changes every year, right? So usually last year you were just like, why was Eid in June and now Eid is going to be in May? What? That's because Ramadan, every single year, it changes just a little bit. All right. And it's the 9th month in the Islamic calendar. All right. So yes, sometimes Ramadan does come in the winter. Sometimes it does come in the spring, but it doesn't always come in the spring. It doesn't always come in the winter. It changes every single year. Did you guys get that? Yeah? All right. Awesome. Did you have a question?
No, I just wanted to say something.
What's up?
My birthday is in December.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. All right. All right.
All right, so guys, because since we have 10 minutes left, so for the next questions, Mufti, I think what you can do is say the answers with the colors, and then everyone, whatever answer you think it is with the color, put the color in the chat. So for example, the answer for this would be blue because it changes every year. It's the 9th month of the Islamic lunar calendar. And then, so and then whatever answer that we see is in the answer in the chat the most, that's the answer that I'm going to click, even if I know the right answer, but I'm just going to go with the answer that you guys think it is. Okay. So I think we all agree that we think it's this, and let's see if we're right or not.
Right. All right. Awesome.
Okay. Let's go on.
All right. Let's keep rolling, y'all. So Awesome Group A with 1,000 points. All right. Question number 2. The spirit of Ramadan is primarily one of Ramadan, meaning in other words, Ramadan is usually about red, lots of parties and large dinners. Is it blue, being sad? Is it yellow? Is it reflection and purification? Or is it green, getting gifts? All right. So just like Sister Salvi said, go ahead and go in the chat and type in what color answer you think it is. You don't have to call it out. You can go ahead and type it in the chat, right? And yellow. Reflection basically means
Someone says green.
So reflection basically means, just like Amin in the story, right? To think about, what are some things that I should be doing better? All right. So red is going to lots of parties and large dinners. Blue is sadness. Yellow is reflection and purification. And green is getting gifts. What is Ramadan mostly about?
See
All right.
mostly
So
yellow, so I'm gonna click yellow, but I do see a couple of reds and a couple of greens and a couple of. No one said blue, so that's good. At least no one said blue, because Ramadan is definitely not about sadness. But let's go ahead and click yellow and see if we're correct. Yeah, awesome job, guys. We got that right. So, Mufti, do you want to shed a little bit more light on this? Because a lot of people did say red.
yeah, some people did say red. Red was which one again? Lots of
A
parties and
lot
large
of
dinners?
parties and large dinners.
Yeah, so no, that look, I know that might have been a little confusing because you're like, what? I just had a big party yesterday and I'm going to a big party tonight. And
I
you see what I'm talking about? Or I'm going to a big party tomorrow. So Ramadan does have very big parties sometimes and a lot of food sometimes. But is that the main thing about Ramadan? No, that is one of the things, but one of the main things is the yellow answer that we had: reflection and purification, cleaning out the garbage in our souls. All right, let's keep going, y'all. Question number 3: which one of these things should you abstain from, or should you stay away from when you are fasting in Ramadan? What should you stay away from? What are you not supposed to do when you're fasting? So red is eating, blue is drinking, yellow is bad temper, getting mad, and green is all of the above. All of the answers together are all right. All right, so go ahead. What do you guys think? Do you think it's red? Do you think it's blue, drinking, yellow, getting angry, having bad temper, or is it green? All of the above. What are some things?
Somebody says all.
Somebody said all. Yeah, what does Jenna say?
I think a lot of people
Red.
Right?
green
Okay, okay.
and
I
blue.
want you guys to look at the answers closely.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and click green because that's what I see the most of. I do see a couple of red and blues only, but let's go ahead with green. And
I picked red and blue.
okay,
Okay,
let's
okay.
see.
All
So I'm
right,
gonna
all
click
right.
green and see what happens.
All right, so I think majority people said green, so let's see what green has. Can we hit green?
Yep.
All right, let's see if it's the right one, y'all. Oh,
Yay!
All of them
look
were
at
green.
that. They're all the right answers, right? If you
Yay!
said eating, you were absolutely right. We're not supposed to eat when we're fasting. If you said drinking, you're absolutely right. We're not supposed to drink. If you said you don't get mad, that's right. If you said all of them, obviously, you were absolutely right. All right. Ooh, this one's an awesome question.
I picked,
Layla to uh-huh.
I picked eating and drinking because you can't do those and fasting.
You got it, girl. You got it. That is absolutely correct. All right. So let's go on to this next one. Next question is Laylatul Qadr, right? Which is the bestest night in the whole entire year.
I already
Is
answered.
better than is better than red 1000 days, blue 1000 months, yellow 1000 hours, or green 1000 years.
I answered as soon as I saw the question. I choose all.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I see
So
blue,
Laylatul Qadr is
green.
better than green, blue. Oh, there's a mix.
Green.
I think there's a tie between blue and green.
So there is
Blue and green.
three.
Somebody
No, there's
said
no tie.
blue.
There's no tie. Five. Blue has 5 and green has 4.
Okay, so let's click blue.
Yeah, good job. So whoever
Yay!
said blue, and hey, don't worry if you didn't say blue, that's totally okay. Laylatul Qadri khayrum min alfi shahr is better than
We got
1,000.
4,000.
Huh? Yeah, don't worry. Even if you said the other answers, all good. Now you know 1,000 months.
So we do have like about 5 minutes left. So you guys should still do the, I mean, not even 5 minutes. We have 2 minutes left. So we will stay a little over time because we just have like a couple of more questions left. And we do want to make sure that we cover it. So I think we could just, maybe Mufti, you can just go through the answers and you guys can still tell us in the chat. Like as soon as you see it, just put it like, I think some of you guys were already doing that for the previous question. So let's just do that. All right.
All right, y'all. So we just said Laylatul Qadr is better than 1,000 months. But what is Laylatul Qadr? Can someone tell me what Laylatul Qadr even means? Is it red, the night of fasting? Is it blue, the night of blessings? Is it yellow, the night of power or decree? Or is it green, the night of prayers? Which one is it? Red,
Yellow.
blue, yellow, or green?
Yellow, green. Blue.
So
Yellow, green.
yellow. I'm
and
gonna go
green.
with Sufyan's answer and Isa's answer because I haven't heard both of them talk. So let's see if they're right. Yeah, good job, Sufyan and Isa. And who else said yellow? Rohan, I think also said yellow. Aryan, Safa, Safe. So everyone that said yellow, awesome job. And even if you didn't get it right, it's okay. This is why we're learning, right? This is where we're learning along as we are doing questions. Sorry to rush this, guys. I just don't want to make we just want to.
We got 500.
Yeah, look, you guys are really
5,000, girl. We got 5,000.
Yeah.
All
Wow.
right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Hey, if you guys are having fun, right? We can finish the rest of the Kahoot. Yeah, give me a thumbs up if everyone's okay staying a couple more minutes to finish this.
Yeah, we just need 5 more minutes.
My friends are coming today.
I wanted to say something.
I think you go second place if somebody goes quick and answer the question correct. So we need to go quick.
Okay, so
All
listen,
right,
guys, we want to hear everything you guys want to say and hear your questions. So let's just finish the quiz really quickly. And then after that, whoever wants to stay and talk and ask some questions, we can take 5 minutes to do that. Let's just finish the Kahoot really quickly. That way, any of our classmates who do need to leave can go ahead and leave. Okay, guys? Thank you. All right.
All right, which month comes after the month of Ramadan? Is it red? Is it Sha'ban? Is it blue? Is it Muharram? Is it yellow? Is it Rajab? Or is it green? Shawwal. Which month comes after the month of Ramadan? All right. Majority
It was green.
is the right answer. It is the month of Shawwal.
We got 600.
Solve it and just one.
All right, man.
What?
Let's keep going. What was revealed? Ooh.
Go in.
I think Amin answered this in the story. What was revealed during the month of Ramadan? Was it red? Was it hadith? Was it blue? Was it Injil? Was it yellow? Was it the Torah? Was it green? The Quran. What was revealed during the month of Ramadan?
Go in.
Let's go with that. Awesome job, guys.
All right. All right. Let's keep
I take
going.
Quran.
You guys are doing awesome. All right. Let's keep going.
Now we got 700.
7,000, girl. 7,000. All right. Let's keep going. So, next question. During Ramadan, which of the following are not required to fast? Is it number one? Which of these people don't have to keep fast? Is it red? Is it older people, the elderly? Is it blue? Young children?
Young children.
Is it yellow? Is it the ill? Guys, make sure you give the answers in the chat. Or is it green? Is it all of the above? Red, older people, the elderly. Blue, young children. Yellow, the ill. Or green, all of the above. Hmm.
all the answers. So I'm gonna go ahead and just click all of them and see what happens. Yeah, you guys got all four choices were correct. Good job, guys.
That was correct.
That one. Oh my god, you guys have 11,000.
We got 1100.
All right. Okay.
Wait, can I say something real quick?
You guys are doing awesome. All right, let's keep it up, y'all. What does iftar mean? What does iftar mean? Does it mean eating before sunrise? Red? Is it blue? Eating after Tarawih prayers? Is it yellow? Is it eating after sunset to break the fast? Or is it green, not to eat anything? What does iftar mean? All right, yellow, eating after sunset to break the fast.
Yellow.
Uh-huh. All right, go ahead. You can say it real quick. Go ahead, Maya.
1200.
Do you know Yasser?
I do know, yeah. So yeah, we'll talk about it more as soon as
He's my uncle. He's my
Oh
uncle.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's so awesome. Yasir is actually a really good friend of mine. All right, Tarawih prayer, y'all. Is it Tarawih is fard, meaning that it's important and necessary for us to do. Is it blue? Is it true? Or is it red? Is it false?
I choose blue.
All right.
Confusing. So Mufti, you can take a couple of seconds to explain this one.
All right, okay. Tarawih prayer is very, very important and it's very, very good.
1300.
13,000, girl, 13,000.
After that.
You're good, you're good. All
Soviet
right.
and just number 1. No, it's billion.
Yeah, you thought
Yeah,
you
look,
were doing better
we're
than
beating
me.
Sister Salvi. Look at that.
No, Soviet got 2.
Yeah, Salvi got two. Yeah. All right. Okay, so let's hear. This is a very important explanation Mufti has to tell us about Tarawih, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So Taraweeh is something really, really, really important, right? And it's something that we should all try our absolute bestest to do. But sometimes, right, if we're not able to do it, then that's okay. All right. So but your other prayers that we have, right? The Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, Isha, those we have to do. All right, let's keep going, y'all. We're almost done. How many surahs are there in the Quran? Is it red? Is it 114? Is it blue? Is it 109? Is it yellow? Is it 60? Or is it green? Is it 100?
100.
Yeah. How many
It's
surahs are in the
red.
Quran?
114.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat so we could see your answers. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Yeah, we are correct. It is
100.
Yeah, 114.
correct.
So whoever said 114, you are correct. All right, let's keep
14,000.
14,000. All right, let's keep.
Yeah.
Question from last week that you guys were in Imam's class and he covered this. So let's see if
Yeah.
you're paying
So
attention.
this was a question from last week. All right. Which tribe did the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam belong to? Was it red? Was it the Quraysh? Was
Red.
it blue?
Quraysh.
I actually,
Make sure you answer in the chat.
In
Make
the
sure you put it in the
guys.
chat. In the
We're
chat.
not
In
gonna
the
shout out
chat.
answers.
All right.
Okay?
Is it blue? Is it Banu Shayban? Was it yellow? There was
Red.
no. Or was it green? Was it the Ansar? Go ahead and use the chat, Jenna.
I did.
All right. Awesome. All right. Cool. Cool. Jenna,
I'm correct.
you were absolutely right. It is red. And now we're at 15,000. All right.
Wow. You're very good. 50,000, 50 million.
You guys are doing awesome so far. All right, guys, we have a few more questions. Eid al-Fitr is a celebration that marks what occasion? What does it mean when Eid al-Fitr comes? Does it mean red? It's the beginning of the month of Ramadan. Does it mean blue? It was the time the building of the first masjid? Or is it yellow? It's a day of celebration marking the first day of the month after Ramadan. Or is it green? A large festival with a lot of games, or with lots of games. So what's the answer? Is it red? Does it mean,
Green.
does Eid mean that it's the beginning of Ramadan? Does Eid mean that it's building the masjid? All right, there you go. It was yellow. Eid,
Ooh, I love yellow colors.
Eid means that we
We
just
get
finished
sick.
the
We
month.
get sick.
I want to say something.
Yeah, guys,
We
We're
got
almost done. Let me give you guys.
60,000.
we want to hear
Let me give you guys.
everything.
Yeah.
Just give us
Let me
one
let all
word.
of you guys give your answers as soon as we're done. All right, because we have 2 more questions.
All
As
right.
soon as we're done, I'll let everyone say whatever it is they want to say. All right, y'all, we're almost done. When do Muslims fast during Ramadan? Is it red from dawn to sunset? Is it blue? Is it from sunset to dawn? Or is it yellow from 4 a.m. to 8 p.m.? Or is it green from morning to afternoon?
Red.
When do Muslims fast during Ramadan?
Okay, most of you guys. Oh, why? I don't know why there's more than one answer, but
Blue.
red is correct. So I think you might have the wrong answer. But
All right.
dawn is not the correct answer. That was the typo.
Yeah, it's from
I
dawn.
said red and blue. Yeah.
So dawn
Yeah,
to
from
sunset.
dawn to
Okay, guys.
sunset. From the
We got 17,000.
Last question. Let's see.
last question, y'all. And I think someone is FaceTiming. What is suhoor? Is it red, the special prayer said before sundown? Is it blue, a 2-day period after the end of Ramadan? Or is suhoor yellow, the meal eaten at dawn before Fajr during the month of Ramadan? What is suhoor, y'all? Is it the special prayer said before sundown? Is it blue, 2-day period before, a 2-day period after Ramadan finishes? Or is it yellow? Yeah.
It was yellow. My
It was.
favorite color.
All right. You guys were
Now we
absolutely
got
right.
18,000.
Wow.
18,000.
I only got 2,000 points and you guys got 18,000. Look at that. I'm going to take a quick screen.
That was so epic.
All right. Okay, so now anyone who needs to go, you guys can go. Anyone who wants to stay, because you had a couple of questions, we will only take 5 minutes to.
I love fish.
Assalamualaikum. You guys
Saudi.
So let's say bye to all of our friends that need to go, and then we will answer any questions.
Saudi.
Yes.
And my friends are coming today.
I heard. That's so exciting. I'm so excited for
I
you.
wanted to say something.
They're coming to my house.
That's
All right, y'all. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.
okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Now, Maya, what did you want to say? We're waiting very
Bye.
patiently. Tell us what you wanted to say. Go ahead.
I
Bye.
wanted to say
You wanted to say what?
on this Ramadan, I fasted for 2 hours.
Wow, that's amazing. MashaAllah. Good job, Maya. That's really, really awesome. Is that what you wanted to share with us, Maya?
Mhm.
Awesome. That's awesome, Maya. And then Khadija and Sufyan, I know you guys were wondering why I was losing on Kahoot. That was just a trial run, but yeah. So that was that. And does Ibrahim, do you have a question? All right. Okay. So we will see you guys tomorrow then. Thanks. So awesome, guys. Assalamualaikum. Bye. Bye.
Assalamu alaikum, y'all. Wa alaikum assalam.
You're welcome.
Bye.
All right. Ibrahim, do you have a question? Okay, no, Ibrahim is gone. Sufyan, did you have a question? Okay, he just walked away.
No,
All right.
I'm not saying anything, Sufyan.
Okay. We will see you guys later. Okay. Assalamualaikum.
All right.
Bye.